Hey peeps, it's Jedd here from Disrupt Tutoring, and as always, it's such a pleasure to join you. Today we're going to look at some analytical geometry, or, if you're in grade 9, this is probably going to fit within your graph section. So we've got the straight line graph defined by 3y plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, and that will cut the x-axis at which point? So they're asking us, they've rephrased it, but they're asking us for the x-intercept of this curve. Now, there's two things you could do here. You could jump straight into the answer if you know your maths, or if you know the rules in your maths, or we need to shuffle it around until you're comfortable enough to apply your maths. So I'm going to do both options. Okay, so some of you would be a little uncomfortable looking at a straight line curve like that. So what you could do is you could rearrange it such that you have a normal straight line curve. Remember, the normal formula is y equals mx plus c, so we want to try and move it to something that resembles that. So we've got 3y plus 2x plus 1 equals 0. Now, we want to keep this y on the one side, so we're going to do that by saying 3y equals, okay, we're going to move that across. So remember, when we move over the equal sign, we change the sign, so it's going to be minus 2x minus 1. Right, now, in order to get rid of that 3, all right, we're going to divide both sides by 3, or we can divide every term by 3. Okay, so we can divide that term by 3, that term by 3, and that term by 3. That's going to give us y is equal to minus 2 over 3, x minus 1 over 3. Now, do you see we have a normal straight line curve? That's what we've done. Okay, so now you know how to find the x-intercept. So in order to find the x-intercept, you're going to let y equal 0. So you're going to subs a 0 into that y spot, and that's going to give us 0 is equal to minus 2 over 3, x minus 1 over 3. Now, in order to get rid of this 3, we want to get rid of that. We want to times everything by 3. So times every single term by 3. If we times the 0 by 3, it gives us 0. If we times the first term there, it's going to give us minus 2x minus 1. Okay? So I'm going to continue over here, right? Then what do? I need to keep the x on one side and move all the numbers to the other side. So that is going to give me 1 equals minus 2x. And I'm going to divide both sides by minus 2. And that's going to give me minus half equals x. Okay, so that means the curve is going to cut the x-axis at the point minus a half. All right? Now, that's the longer way of doing this question. Remember, it's only 1 mark, so you don't want to spend too much time on a question like this. The other way is if we take the equation that they've given us as is, and we just say, all right, well, we know that the x-intercept is where y is equal to 0, and we subs that in immediately. So we say 3 times 0 plus 2x plus 1 equals 0. That 3 times 0 gives us 0, so we're going to be left with 2x plus 1 equals 0. We're going to keep the 2x on the left-hand side. That's going to give us 2x equals minus 1. We're then going to divide both sides by 2, and that's going to give us x is equal to minus a half. Okay? Again, doesn't matter which way around you do it. You could see how much quicker it was for me to get to this answer as it was to get to that answer. But the point is, we're getting to the same answer. Now, remember, the last thing you need to do is you need to choose the correct answer. Remember, the x-coordinate comes first, then the y-coordinate. And we know that in this case, the y-coordinate is 0 because we're on the x-axis. So the negative half represents this first part of your coordinate. So we're looking for the coordinate minus half 0, which is represented by b, and that gives us the right answer. Very special thank you to our sponsors for making this video possible. Read up more about them in the description below. Remember to check out our website for more of these epic tutorial videos. If you can't find the answer to your question, remember you can send us your question and we'll respond with a personalized video. Until the next time, stay epic.